everyone, this is Latrice, one of your favorite people in the whole wide world next to everybody else that you know. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. So today we are going to talk about braces. So get excited. I know. This is a long overdue video, so sorry about the wait and thank you so much for being patient. So let's jump into it. The first thing my financial advisor asked me was, can you afford this? Now I know you're thinking in your mind right now, how dare he? If you're not thinking about that, why not? Just kidding. But the truth of the matter is, or at least the way it broke down to me, it wasn't about me being able to afford it. He just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to deviate from my original financial plan. That was it. And with that being said, I did have to revise my budget because I used the money that I considered wiggle room money for my braces. So let's jump into it. Number one, all braces are not created equal. Here's what I mean. What may happen to me may not happen to you. Now, I understand that may sound normal to you, right? You're like, of course. But here's the thing. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. And I know a lot is very relative, but to me it was a lot. And I couldn't tell you how many, but I watched enough. And not one person mentioned anything. None of the things that I went to, did anybody mention it. Number two, my tongue tries to attack my teeth. Let me elaborate, okay? So while I'm sleeping, I wake up with my tongue trying to push my teeth forward. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like, what is going on? It's literally a war. My tongue is pushing against my teeth. And because of that, it creates a lot of pressure in my mouth while I'm sleeping, which is odd for me because I'm not used to that. Number three, my top teeth tries to attack my bottom teeth. And so here's what I mean by that. You remember when I showed you in videos before, I have the blue things in my mouth? They're called bite blockers. Here's why I have that. Because when I got my braces put on, when they finalized everything, they told me to bite down, which I did. Well, I noticed I could feel the bracket on this side of my mouth. And I was like, hey, is it normal for me to feel the bracket on my teeth? She said, oh no. This is, the assistant. She said, oh no. She was like, don't bite down anymore. I have to put something in your mouth, which is called the bite blockers, right? And so because of this, in the middle of the night, bring you up to present day, in the middle of the night, my bottom teeth, my top teeth are trying to bite down on what's in my mouth, which inadvertently affects my lower teeth because it's trying to get rid of what's in my mouth. I look at it like this. Basically, in my mouth, it's saying, like, hey, either you need to go down her throat or you need to get out her mouth. It's either or. So that's something I have to deal with. Number four, my teeth, with the brackets on it, of course, love my inner jaw. I know, right? Sounds weird. My teeth cut my inner jaw so bad that I had to have wax. Actually, I have on some wax right now. See that? The light part is wax. It's to protect my inner jaw from the brackets cutting it. That's it. And so that's something I had to deal with. And I used to wear wax for the first month, a little bit over a month and a half, every day because it cut my jaw so bad. Hopefully that helps you along your journey. Number five.
What I've seen other dentists do for their patients, or other orthodontists do for their patients, doesn't mean your orthodontist is going to do it for you. So I went in there with a certain level of expectation just to find out it was incorrect. So each orthodontist is not created equal. That's all I want to say.
So one thing you can do for yourself is find out hey, once I get my braces put on, what do you all provide? That's a great question to ask your orthodontist. So please do so that you're clear on what to expect. Last but not least, hygiene is very important. Here are some few tips about the hygiene. Make sure you floss and make sure you brush your teeth. The most interesting thing I found about flossing for me is that I couldn't floss between certain teeth because they were so tight, like at least 3 teeth I couldn't floss between. So right now I'm down to only 1 tooth that I can't floss between, only because the bite blocker is blocking the back tooth to where I can't get in between it. But for the other tooth, it took time, but every day, or not every day, but often, look, I'm telling on myself, but often I would always test that part to see if I can get through, and I couldn't, and then one day I broke through. And then it took a while later for me to break through the next tooth, and finally I did, and I'm excited about that because it kind of shifted some things in my mouth. I brush my teeth for at least 2 minutes, sometimes more, and maybe a little bit less, but that's very rare. Most times for 2 minutes and sometimes more. I make sure that I have the little mirror, which I'll show you in a picture next, that shows me what's going on in my mouth. And I was like, man, had I known about this years ago, I could have been able to catch like different cavities, all types of stuff, because my mouth is prone to cavities, just to let you know. But with that being said, that is it, guys. These are the 5 things that I discovered regarding my brace journey so far, and hopefully that sheds some light on your brace journey if you're going through some similar things, or you're finding out, or you plan to get braces in the future. At least you can know kind of what to look out for. As always, thank you for watching. Till next time we meet, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. With that being said, have a good day. Bye.